So first thing I'm gonna talk about is uh, when you scout a base, uh, either in Legend League or Friendly Attack or in War, uh, what to look for and how to visualize the whole plan. I mean, you got 30 seconds in Legend, and if you straight away press attack on friendlies, uh, yeah, there too you get only 30 seconds to plan. So in 30 seconds, if you were using Root Rider with uh, 2 overgrowth spell, then you try to go round the base. Sometimes with 2 overgrowth, going straight to the core is not a good option, I think. So you have to go round the base, and first overgrowth to the town hall and around the defenses. It's not absolute though. If you can overgrowth any other defenses, uh, like scatter if it's hitting your troops, then you can overgrowth that area also. And most importantly, you have to take care of the pathing too, so your roots don't go here and there and they eventually die. So yeah, with 2 overgrowth you get full control of your army, I think. And about the this is the thing that you have to figure out in 30 seconds, that where is the damage on the base, where is the spitters, are they face the same way or they are facing each other, and the position of the spitter and where is the damage on the base. Is there rage tower or is there in base tower in the core, or these are the things you have to see. And also to create the proper pathing for your routes, you have to uh, use your RC charge in some particular area that your funnel looks pretty solid, I think. If you overgrow the core, then of course your route will go around, which obviously we want. And in the meantime, when the first overgrowth wears off, then the second overgrowth on a high damage area, and eventually some troops or maybe the RC will take care of the town hall and the core. And it depends on the base how you uh, attack it, of course. And of course the second thing you want to figure out about the siege machine, that what siege machine I'm gonna use. Most of the times I go with troop launcher because it has balloons to I don't have sneezy right now, so I don't have unlimited supply of boogers that can trigger air mines and save my healer, so I take troop launcher with 3 or 4 loons maybe, so they can keep spawning in front of healers and they soak up the mines. And if you see some bases, you will see on I'm gonna show you in day 3 or day 4 that some bases there are some buildings that are usual for logs to take out. You can literally see how logs can roll over and take out those buildings one by one. So these bases are just made for log launcher. Go with it and you will not be disappointed. A good RC value, a good log launcher value, and voila, you are there. mm, and don't let your army split or take massive amount of damage. Don't hesitate to use overgrowth over the town hall, and So let's get to the attacks on day one, maybe 6 or 8. Yeah, 8. Yeah, first base was in Viscore base, I think. Then look at this base. This base has this. This is some damage. This is some damage, and this area may seem easy, but there are 4 heroes and 2 multis, so this is also a high damage area. So we have to take care of these. In this base, I usually prefer, in these base I mean in Invis core bases, I prefer not to go around the base with 2 overgrowth. This is war, so I can just fix my army a little bit. I will go with 1 overgrowth, because if I am entering in the core in either way, I am getting 1 damage area covered, and with Warden ability I am pretty sure I can reach till this end. Alright, so there is literally no value for the second overgrowth, right? 1 overgrowth here is completely fine, right? So 1 overgrowth for this base, and as this base has pretty stacked up, not very much raised tower wise, but yeah, it's a high damage area, I think. So I'll go with Eternal Tome, right? Not Eternal Tome and Healing Tome, maybe, or maybe if you are using 1 overgrowth, then Healing Tome and Eternal Tome is fine. If you are using 2 overgrowth, it will take some time, so you will prefer the red gem on the bottom with Eternal Tome or maybe Healing Tome. If there is so stack up raised tower areas, then go with Eternal Tome. It beautifully does its job. And I think Eternal Tome is the best ability so far on the Warden, but I prefer Red Gem and Healing Tome for this Invis Tower or maybe the Poison Tower bases, right? Where I don't have to deal with so much damage all at once. So let's see. Look at the RC. This RC is gonna clear out this section, right? And for my king and queen, this area, I want queen will take care of this area, and I will funnel this. I will take out this wizard tower so my king can kick this, right? So this area will be taken care of, this whole area with my 2 heroes, and I will use the log launcher right from here, so it will take care of the expo and maybe some of these defenses. I don't really care, I just want the expo with my log launcher. I didn't bring any wall breaker in this army, or I could have used it to break into this compartment to take out these, and I did bring the earthquake boots though. So, and also there this is the things you have to look for. It's literally free, right? With 3 rocket loon you can snipe out this. So yeah, it's pretty promising. The plan looks pretty promising to me. So let's see. I lost my ops under that, saving my ops. Still Envis tower got triggered, but it will be recharged up anyways. So this and king, look at this king, it's gonna beating the walls, but I'm gonna use his ability soon, so we will take care of this area easily, right? And I deployed my route slightly towards the top because I don't want to I don't want them to get split in this area, so they will just path like this, and some will get this and they go like this, right? And if I started from here, maybe they would go this and this, and some ball could run this and they forgot what were they doing. And yeah, I didn't think that was a great way, so I come from this area, so it's quite cleaner, I think. Nothing will be left. Yeah. I wanted to also work with this hook tower because I'm kinda scared of it. So it's king's best friend though. If you can manage to hook the king into the hook tower, then there's a pretty good value around it. So in another base I will show that to you. This is this was not very much ideal for that strategy, because this hook tower is not carrying around so much value. So, and look at this pretty furnace doing its job. It's a pretty smart thing. I in my opinion, I think it will clean up some defenses also. It can clear out trash buildings, and it can provide distractions, and it can clear skeletons. So yeah, 20 housing space is really worthy, I think. Let's get to the day 2. So welcome to day 2. Where is this? Yeah, look at this. The same. In this attack we have to figure out the first things, as I have already mentioned. Spot the damage and the spitters. The spitters here, right, and the damage there, and a little bit of here, right? Okay, so box space like the previous one, except the enemy tower in the core. So the plan is kind of same. So the difference is, look at this hook tower's range, this bomb tower and this cannon. If I manage to send my king there, then he will get hooked and I will get pretty much good value over there. And I have carried a earthquake spell to deploy it here, so it can take out this spitter, hook tower and clan castle, or maybe. but I did a miscalculation there because I don't have a max spiky ball. uh, Maybe if it was level 24 do- it would have done the work, but mine is only 23, so oh, it didn't take out just as I thought. So let's see. And as I am going for the core with my uh, warden and RC and valves, again I don't need to overgrowth, right? So I am taking to overgrowth because this part I don't need to overgrowth, but I don't know what I was thinking, but uh, I did take to overgrowth. And also the classic, uh, not classic but classic for me, uh, this no eternal room. uh, I thought I was gonna overgrow this area, okay, and maybe somewhere around uh, this area or this area to control my pathing, so they don't split up. So yeah, look at this. RC uh, is so much value for RC. I think 2 Rico and 1 scatter and 1 expo is more than enough for first first thing you want to do with RC is create a pathing, right? Or maybe if it's possible to take out 1 scatter, so you can enter with your roots and bulks behind this splitter. It's too much in the center, so I'm going with these. So I did not deploy my RC here because then I have to invest this, right? And then my RC will go into this, and maybe we can, sorry, she can go there. I don't want it. I want to take out these. If I have to invest this, I'm fine, but I don't want to spend my invest there, right? So yeah, see, so much value there with RC. And yeah, for the other side, queen and king is always the best option to create a funnel. My fox did die, right? Yeah, the th, damn th. Yeah, recall it and send your queen. Yeah, yeah, I send my king here because, as I told earlier, if I am getting hooked, then I'm gonna use an earthquake and it will take care of these buildings, right? uh, yeah, let's see what happens. As I said, my earthquake put is max but not the spiky ball, so yeah, it did not do the trick. But yeah, one spitter, right? And there I am going with all my army from the center. Look at this base. What's left? A spitter with maybe 20 HP and this part, right? I don't need to overgrowth for this base, but somehow I uh, did bring it up. But yeah, and first overgrowth was meant for this spitter, town hall, and the scatter, but somehow I missed the spitter. Okay, and I used my poison on the ice golem because I thought the clan castle was destroyed, so they didn't came out. But yeah, And one furnace, to be honest, doesn't deal much damage. If your warden has healing tome, it literally doesn't do anything. So yeah, it's a not a big deal that I deployed my poison here, not there. So yeah, I put my furnace there so it can clear these buildings up. And furnace is a good option, I think, for funnel, also for killing skeletons and stuff. This is 1 HP, right? And I was short on time, but my furnace took care of that with this 20 housing space, totally worth it. Yeah, let's head back to the day 3. In day 3, I think I did a fireball, right? I forgot the base, uh, 15 maybe. Yeah, at first, uh, whenever I scout a base, uh, I made up my mind for Root Rider, but this base was kind of asking for the fireball, right? And for fireball attack, you have to figure out two things: where to deploy your warden so that you can place your fireball, and the second thing is the flame flinger. Uh, if there is no flame flinger value, then I switch to again Root Rider or maybe some different uh, strategy, or siege barrack when I am doing friendly with fireball attacks with rocket and fireball. I always search for flame flinger value because I think it's one of the most strongest siege in the game. So if I take care of these two, then this building, this rage tower, this bomb towers, they will be gone by the flame flinger, right? Yeah, so it's pretty easy. If you can land your fireball here and take out these defenses with flame flinger, yeah, it's really easy. I could have swagged my RC there, but I prefer overkilling than swagging. uh, yeah, let's see. Come on, modern. Yeah, yeah, look at the flame finger. It's gonna destroy this rage tower. And warden, of course, snipe out that mortar that could mess up with our fireball. Yeah, just yeah, that scatter would have a better target to get the CC also, but I think it's fine because the scatter has a sketchy position, Builder hut was more exposed, so it's fine. Not a end of the world. So yeah, now my warden gonna walk upwards, and I'm gonna start with my king on the opposite side, like this, and yeah, and I dropped a furnace so my warden don't have to deal with uh, the CC alone or the skeletons, I think. But yeah, got the king and queen. But warden did have to deal with it alone. I saved my warden. It's just too OP. Yeah, RC comes in clutch, and so many abilities left, so many spells left, and minions. It's pretty overkill when you get this much value with your fireball and flame finger. It's unstoppable. So let's head back to day 4. The war we lose. Maybe I hit 8. Yeah, 8. Let's see, 8. How was 8? Oh, this. Yeah. The first thing about root rider is you have to do visualize the pathing of your root rider and where are the spitters and where are the damage. Look, uh, there is spitter facing like this and this one like this, right? So these are our blind spots for the scatters, sorry, for the spitters. So we can enter from these two places, right? uh, at least I prefer, so I don't get it by them. uh, there is a lot of gap around the monolith, right? So this is not a good place to enter, so definitely I'm gonna enter from this with my roots, with my main army. Yeah. So uh, can I and the second question comes, can I take down any spitter with my RC that will help my roots to enter the core and make a path? Can I do a funnel with RC? Can I do a can I take out one spitter or maybe some heavy defenses with my RC? Then no, not the spitters because they are kinda in the center, right? Uh no, I'm not gonna risk my RC. So either I'm going this area, right? If I deploy my RC from here, we can take out this, maybe this, right? It's a good area, uh, and I can send my queen like this, king like this, and yeah, it's a pretty good funnel. So I can enter my routes from here. Yeah, but no, I didn't do that. I switched up the positions because most of the base builders, they heavily bait this bottom area because most of the players are comfortable uh, RC charging this, or and they start their attack from this area. So it's right hand bottom, it's the most comfortable area, so there's a lot of space. I can smell the giant bombs there. So no, I'm not going there with my RC. So look, there is also a gap between any defenses here. Archer tower, town hall, and Lilhut. There is no other defense there. So if I deploy my RC from here, so it will generally come to this, right? This is pretty easy RC charge. So yeah, I did that, uh, and it's beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, there comes the RC, right? Yeah, let's speed up. Also, there were two giant bombs, I think two or three. I did lose my fox, but it's not a big deal. I took some important defenses, and it's enough. Recall, and they're my king and queen, and they will take care of the CC and the RC and that compartment, right? Uh, yeah, and my roots. Look at my roots. They're coming from an angle, right? So they get some time to uh, reach this position. So this portion will already be cleared, and they will take some time to enter like this. If I deployed them from here, then they could have split like this, or some will go like this, right? We don't want that. So give the root some time and deploy them far away so they can reach here and then to the core, and this will be already cleared. So clear pathing, let's go. Yeah, I deployed my furnace to help with the funneling, of course. Yeah, I overgrowth this because I don't want my troops to move far from the town hall because they are pretty healthy right now, and I did not overgrowth the whole portion of this compartment because uh, then my troops have to deal with all of these defenses later, right? I spared some one or two so my troops or maybe RC can take out them and later they can deal with this scatter and multi. Okay, so look at this monolith. There is no splash damage around it except for the town hall. uh, I think it's not that much scary for the skeletons. So yeah, I deployed the skeleton for the monolith, and look at this spitter, just helpless. Yeah, some army went to the town hall and took care of it, and my RC and queen took care of this overgrowth compartment. And yeah, look at this, how easy it was. Yeah, it's always easy when you go with a plan, you know. Uh-huh. Let's day 5. Hmm. No. Wow. 5 6 I forgot my basis. Wow. Yeah, 13. Yeah. Yeah, this these are the bases where you can go with log launcher because look at this angle. One, two, three, four. Four of the defenses can be taken down by your log launcher, right? And this and this, right? So yeah, it's a pretty much enough for log launcher to destroy the buildings, and you're already in upper hand. So the first question about the base should be like this: where can I RC charge? All right. So my main army don't have to face two spitter at once, right? Uh, Look at these spitters positions. They are like this, right? So if I enter from any of the spitters back, I don't have to deal with that. If I enter from this wizard tower, I don't have to deal with this. I only have to deal with this. And for this, I have my overgrowth, right? Yeah. So, yeah, first question got answered. And second question, with siege machine, do I have log launcher value? Yes, I have log launcher value, right? And for my king and queen, they will just walk around the base, maybe this side or maybe this side. If I am using log launcher from this, they will walk around this, and but no, yeah, there is also I think I have to tell you that look at this spitter's face. uh, this area, if I am entering from this area to the town hall, uh, or maybe I am going around, right, like this. So I do have to face two spitters, right? They're hitting like this. So log launcher from this, RC from this, and main army from this is not a very good idea, right? It's not a very good idea. Maybe you have overgrowth this, so you will have to deal with one spitter, but I still think overgrowth uh, will expire at some time and your troops are getting vulnerable, so this is not a good idea, right? So you have to either RC charge here, lock launcher queen here, king here, and roots like this. Yeah, this is the way I think. So look what I have did. Yeah, yeah, look. With RC, you have to just for the funnel, right? You just have to take down this much portion, just the air defense and the expo, right? So your roots don't go that way. Yeah, this thing I did because I was getting greedy and it's more safe, right? When my roots enter this area, they will eventually go to these. So I thought, why not? I have three invis. Yeah, I did end up losing my fox once again. So yeah, yeah. Look at this earthquake. I carried an earthquake and look, one log, and it's already 1 HP. Earthquake with giant arrow and one log. This is gone, and eventually this will be two. And what left in the base? My roots has no way except for the except for going into the town hall. Look, 1 2 3 4 defenses, and there 1 2 3 4 defenses. Then the closest target will be the town hall, right? So yeah, and as I am entering from these things behind, I only have to deal with this. So I'm gonna overgrow this area, right? I do have one overgrowth in this army because I there look at the town hall. It's so isolated that the spitter and the town hall is has very long distance, so I cannot just overgrowth like this, right? Yeah, so I don't think bringing two overgrowth is very smart choice. uh, yeah, you can overgrowth like uh, this, but it will ruin up the pathing and your troops will get damaged by the spitter. So overgrowthing the spitter is the best option, I think. So yeah, and look at these valves. I deployed the valves not right in front of them, right? I deployed it from here because there were some crash buildings. So when my roots reached this area, my valves did clear this area, so they will join them, right? Don't do like roots here, valves to there, so the valves will come to this area, then they will join this. No, this is stupid thing to do. Deploy your valves right like this, they will clear the buildings and they will join there, right? Yeah, yeah, look at this healing tomes magic. I'm gonna save all my healers, right? I raised up the core and overgrowth the splitter and used my RC ability. Look, he's on the rage. Sorry, she's on the rage and his spears got massive. Yeah, it's pretty much crushed. Barb's ability to finish off the base. Yeah, and with log launcher, look, I had bring 3 at these, and yeah, that would do the job. let's head back to the sixth one. And yeah, this was again, look, ask three questions. Where is the damage? Can I take spitter with RC? Will that help in pathing? And the fourth one, do I have a log launcher value? First, do I have a log launcher value? Yes. Look at this. Some juicy defenses, right? If I roll it from here, yeah, it's pretty good value. And can I take can I take what can I take spitters, one spitter here, one spitter here, so they are facing this way. So ignore this area, right? Ignore this area to enter with your roots. They're gonna burn like hell. Okay, you have to invest Warden's Eternal Tome to save them, right? uh, at least I don't like these spitters, so I try to enter from this, so I don't have to deal with at least one of them, right? And I can overgrowth them with the town hall. Look, the town hall and spitter. Look, the town hall and spitter, they don't have much distance between them. I can overgrowth them like this, and my army will chill. So now, as I have identified the base's weakness, now I have to decide where should I RC charge. Either this, sorry, either this or this, right? Usually people trap this area because it's already a giant bomb there. I mean the giga bomb, because it's closer to your hand, and most of the people prefer going from here. So, and there is also gaps that, yeah, it's there is full of giant bombs, and also there is giant bombs. I know this is also can be trapped. So yeah, at least one area we have to face, so why not? I'm gonna lose my fox, that's all. And look at this, if I RC charge this and take out this and log launcher this, so I am entering from this side. Let me draw. Look, this RC, this log launcher and arrow, right? And this for root riders and valks, right? King like this, overgrowth like this. So my roots are going to path like this, right? Yeah, just as I thought, but something did not go as the plan, and let's see what happens. uh yeah, this is what I have imagined. uh if you are getting a spitter and a Rico, like a good value with RC, and the main important thing is the log launcher. If you are getting good value with the log launcher, like monolith, or maybe this, or maybe this or this, like this defenses, then it's already a triple for you, I think. So yeah, let's see. And yeah, also I want to share something that I bring 6 rocket balloon instead of wall breakers, because look, my king is gonna walk this way. I don't have to wall break him in. It's already open here, right? I don't want him to go this gigabang area. No, my king will just walk like this, and if he decides to go in, he will go in, or maybe he will continue like this. So I don't need wall breaker for anyone. So I did switched them to rocket loon, so I can snipe out these buildings, so my archer will get straight into this, right? I don't have to invis here or maybe invis here, uh, rocket balloons or funneling the RC, right? uh, so yeah. Yeah, yeah, there are giant bombs. Look, what I did wrong was I had bring two earthquake, right? And I dropped both of them here because my hands were sweaty or shaking. I think I was not very calm. One earthquake was meant for this area, so my log launcher can take out these two buildings quite easily, but it did not happen. I both drop out both of them there, and yeah, I recalled them, and there is Queen's arrow, and yeah, yeah. Look, I missed the overgrowth on town hall, right? So my army are going to the town hall, and after that, some army is gonna go to the multi-archer tower, and some army is already going to the multi inferno tower. So this is not ideal, right? So you have to invest another overgrowth right around this area, right? So your whole army moves to the bottom, right? Yeah, these are the situations when you have to decide quickly what to do. And I decided to save my RC, so I did wait some time to see where she is going, and I did deployed the last overgrowth. Look, I was waiting for the RC. I was going to the top, and yeah, you can snipe out some really good defenses from there. And I had two invis, and I used them, and yeah, it's easy. Yeah, I did not use the poison spell. Look, I was so busy with other things around the base. So yeah, it's another triple. And for the last day, we will meet soon.